He's scoring just like Aaron Lay did in the first round.
That was a good comeback from Lewis. You felt that he probably did chip away at the lead. And the judges, what do they think? Yes, they did give him that bout by 7-4, but that round, I should say, 7-4. So the gap just 2 now.
And the round gave that appearance too.
Yep. So they having to work hard to protect that 2-point lead.
Yes, Lay's got to retain it, and Lewis has got to achieve it.
Certainly not letting up, these two. We don't have, there's too many bouts where boxers do come from behind.
No, you're right, Tom.
Those early leads are so important.
Yes, yes.
Because especially, do they know in this case what the score is tonight, Tom?
Yes, they will.
So that was announced to the public?
Yes.
So I suppose that does help. I think the person who's in front knows they're in front.
That's right.
But then again, it could inspire the guy from behind. But
it also assists the coaches too to how to instruct their boxer.
It's a great innovation, I think. It brings the crowd into.
I think it's good.
Into the competition
more.
Good, yes. What other sport do you not know the score?
Exactly.
As the game proceeds.
Exactly.
I always said that was ridiculous in boxing. You should all be up front.
Be crazy in rugby not knowing who's in front at half time.
Right. You just have a guess at the points. This is a great finish too. They've been relentless. These two deserve a sound round of applause, and they get one.
Yeah.
So the winner has been declared as Aaron Lay. He won that round and the bout by 23-20. In the junior 57 kg division, we've got a local hero, Sam Barclay, in the blue corner, up against a big name in New Zealand sport, Steve Hansen, and there is a connection, Tom.
Yes, Tom. Steve Hansen from Smiling Tigers in Christchurch, and I understand Steve Hansen is a nephew of the Steve Hansen, the All Black selector and coach. And he's competing against Sam Barclay of Gore.
Barclay we've seen many times before, of course, and been impressed. He will be experienced and will bring that experience to the fore, and you have to feel a little bit for Steve Hansen because the 400 people shouting for the opponent, and your opponent being a little bit taller and longer reach, everything's against you to start with.
Yes, he has. He's got a bit of an uphill, but we'll see how he goes. As you rightly said, Barclay's. It's not the first time he's been in the ring. I'm not too sure about Steve Hansen. I have an idea, maybe his first, but I'm not sure of that.
He'll have the Hansen grit, I'm sure. He started well enough. Absorbed that first flurry that Barclay put on him, but there's another one coming up. A couple of good lefts and rights, and yep.
He's got strong combinations, hasn't he?
Yep, the judges will be hitting that button pretty quick at the moment.
Yeah.
While they still have buttons to touch. But, Hansen needs to just keep off the ropes. Barclay pretty relentless on attack. Yes, a good and commanding performance, you'd say, from the locals, and it's gone down well, as will the score. 16-2. Barclay has a very comfortable lead in a 3-by-2 minute clash.
Yes, he's in trouble with that reach. He can't counter the reach.
He even ducked in and out of the ring there. That was quite clever from Hansen. He kept his balance. Barclay feels he has the upper hand and wants to finish this fight early. Only possibility I can see there is when Barclay comes in with those combinations, Tom, so he gets a bit loose with his defence. And there's a slight opening, but whether you're going to get inside, not sure. Gets into that
I have a
close.
feeling lack of experience may prevent him from doing that, Tom.
The great thing about filming these events is the young guys can have a look and see where they could have got in.
Yes, oh yes.
And you don't often have that benefit. Well, we imagine boxing is a very good sport for video analysis because fighters have such distinct styles, Tom, and do the same things habitually.
Yes.
You could probably work out your opponents with a bit of study.
Yes, sure. And many boxers, especially the more experienced boxers, do get value out of watching tapes of their opponent. It happens quite often.
Not to mention finding weaknesses in your own game.
Yes.
A count which he's avoided so far quite successfully comes around.
I think the referee's close to stopping it.
Yes, it's the score will be mounting. Let's not pretend otherwise. And it'll be mounting in favour of that man in blue. And it is a huge margin. Is there a stage, Tom, where the points differential immediately stops the fight? Or?
It used to be, Tom. It used to be the whistle.
Right, okay.
When they go to 20-point margin.
Okay,
but that's been done away with.
Right.
And this is one where the bout would benefit from it.
Yeah.
The boxer certainly would.
Well, he had 19 points going into the third round as an advantage, and the whistle would have blown well and truly. But to be fair to Hansen, he's been brave, stand there and taken everything thrown at him. And just feel that Barclay could finish this before the bell goes. No, we are getting into this third round and to around about halfway. So Hansen's done well, and he, like other boxers before him, would rather finish on a decision at the end than the referee having to step in.
So I'd suggest this again.
Yeah, a good solid blow landed, and it might be enough to convince the referee that the fight is over and done with. Not yet, though. No, he's saying that he's got some life in him yet, as Steve Hansen. But another solid blow, and it could extinguish all hope. And he's taken a couple there, and surely that'll be it now. Next count, and out. So a good effort from Hansen, but a better one, we understand, from Barclay, who wins by referee stopped contest.